actually has a good lane into the Phobias, but looks like they go for the
game, it could actually be able to have a really good fight between these two teams. But this is just us saying it on the cast that, again, welcome to the World Esports Championship 2025. This is our second series of the day for the MLB Women category, Indonesia versus Cambodia.
This is going to be our upper bracket semi-finals. We transition to Turtle. Cambodia in control. Gami secures it, and a nice top from way to keep Vival away as well. Brilliance comes out, does some damage. Burton Rampart blocks him aside. Firelight comes out as well. There's going to be the Infernal Pursuit. Vival backs out. Very low on HP. Cambodia coming out on top so far. They get the knock up into the rough ways. Damage is not quite there yet, but they'll finally finish off both teams. The first blood over to Vival. Indonesia looking for a little bit more. No more revitalize. They trade over to Alon in the mid lane. Nice stuns from the Suyo. Finishing off Vivian actually flickers away. Cambodia dropping low. Indonesia still going for an AOG. A bit too late away. Goes down and Alon is traded as well. You're the ones in control of the turtle. Michelle still playing it safe. Sees the way. Take out Eco. Down to City. There's no jungler on Cambodia. They're still going to engage in purple. Who comes out? Vival gets the turtle. Take charge on the level 2. But sets up a Phantom Execution. Brilliance now being used. Revitalize as well. City comes in from the side. Doesn't have the ultimate, but will still do some good poke damage. As Vival sets up the kill on Alon.
Backline, but coming in with this Prosperous.
Off the grab. They caught Moshi on the rotation. Going in with the Infernal Pursuit. Tech charge can be used. Lands on to AOG. Committed as well. Trying to save their Phobias. And Moshi is still alive. The Vivian has to flicker out. Barely escapes being sniped by the Suyo. Indonesia not able.
They can actually continue out with the follow-up, but here on out, Moshi overlooking to Sini as well as Shell. Backs away very quickly, but here on out, zags into Sini's side, but will be taken out and will be able to cover up with Fumieko on the side.
Now, a tech charge gonna be used, though. Alon gonna be the target once again at this Grok, but the Earthen Rampart actually blocks Vivian herself out of position, and Tegami not gonna let that go.
Right in front, but now, coming in, Moshi will be able to drag just a little bit there.
Like a tech charge on the Bombay, the Ranger goes down, exploded, and the rough waves finds a way as well. Moshi trying to buy time. Infernal Pursuit gonna finish off Vivian, but the backline has been dived, and Vival finds Alon. It's a mega kill for the Lancelot. Phobia's still trying to buy as much time as possible with Infernal Pursuit, but the grab gonna pull the Phobias back. Tegami, the only survivor left on the direct CC on Cambodia, and they're gonna go in for the rough waves once again. Cambodia just can't get anywhere close. It's a free lord for Vival.
One after another, and coming in right now, they push in with the tectonic chance, doesn't get anyone, but Mighty Swing!
Yeah, Vivian missed that completely, and now she's gonna get punished for it. Vivian goes down, Alon though gonna be blasted by Shell as the Simon Force comes out. The rest of Cambodia being completely scattered. Baobei cannot get anywhere close to back up the rest of the team. Tegami gonna fall. It's an unstoppable streak for Vival on the Lancelot. Moshi gonna be grabbed once again. Killing spree to Shell.
Just good lifelines right here as the team Cambodia putting up early defense right here. Started out with a slide.
Tech charge misses this time. Good disengage from Cambodia. Nice knockup as well. City gets locked down under the tower. Mochi goes in between Infernal Pursuit. AOG cuts off the retreat as well. But Fumieko is holding up the backline, not allowing them to...
Trying to actually zone it out so that people will have the time to actually get the Lord.
The zoning is great. This is going to be free Lord again. Cambodia a bit too late to come, and now Moshi is out of position. Uwe going to try and back it off as well. Cambodia a bit scattered right now, and Indonesia trying to punish it. AOG used defensively, revitalize as well. Should get Baobei out of danger range, but Moshi not going to be quite as lucky. Grab on the Phobias up top. Cine does take some poke damage. Uwe trying to hold and drag the Lord away. Cine jumps in, misses the rough waves, but they get the tech charge, and Baobei goes down. It's a mega kill. It's a double kill for Shell. Simon Force on the Harif going insane right now as the grab locks down Moshi once again. It's a triple for Shell, and that advents the end of game number 1 in favor. Yeah, Alice is a really good pickup here because the remaining...
Because we saw it already, it was really successful from the side of Vivian. So that's what we want to actually see again here, fighting off with Cambodia. But the question is for Team Cambodia, they have a way to slip away.
Whether this Tamas is actually capable of holding their own. Either way, this is going to be game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Team Indonesia, one step away from qualifying to the upper bracket finals. Will last year's runner-up, Team Cambodia, finally be able to put a nail in the coffin and come out on top? Let's jump into the... Oh, that was a stolen orange buff!
Very early on, Team Cambodia
Has this turtle, but not possible. Revitalize used to keep Tegami topped up. Fettered airstrike to force the mid lane push. Turtle drop low. Tegami secures it. Throne of Ruin a little bit too late. Moshi now in the pit. Pops out that ultimate and forces Indonesia.
With the team of Kamboja. But now, starting off right now with the Moshi trying to push into Vivian as well. But Fumieko comes through.
Throne of Ruin into the tectonic charge. Tegami in trouble. Actually goes down. Meanwhile, steals the turtle away. Fumieko picks up first blood on the landslide. But now Fumieko in a little bit of trouble. Going to be able to Crimson Gleam out of there. Indonesia turns it around.
For Ruins to a point that they were able to actually guard out, control the movement of Cambodia, and get the turtle for the step. But Bobby!
Flicker forward, darkening blasts right into the face of the Granger, goes down, and now they're aiming for Uwe as well, surrounded by 3 members of Team Indonesia. Have to use the AOG just to escape.
Just off, but at the same time, Baobei just spamming every single skill to push away the team of Indonesia.
Gloria trying to engage, Federator comes out, and meanwhile, Vival has been hiding in the bush the whole time. Oki Shadow Kill forces him fly away, but Elan still has the Quad Shadow inside. So Vival picks it up, gets the three-man, tectonic charge! Tegami is blasted away, Summon Force comes out in the backline, his shell is diving in, will lose her own life, but does trade for Baobei, and Vival is still alive, looking for Uwe now with Fumieko, secures the kill on the Gatar Kacha. They'll find the bot tier 1.
A little bit messy, but yet it is proof.
For a moment, it did seem like they might be able to initiate, but they just didn't have enough information on the map. Completely forgetting that Vival could be hiding anywhere. Might not go as smoothly, but once the mid-game rolls around, teamfights become so easy for them.
See, right now coming through from the backline.
Vival with the Oki Shadow Kill, diving onto Tegami. Phantom Execution gets her out, but the Revitalize has been to ramp up. The gold lead is about 3k in favor of Team Indonesia, which is not the worst at this point. Conceal comes in from behind. They go in for the taunt. They're trying to burst down Fumieko. The flicker comes out, but the Alice is not able to escape half of the map. They're trying to blitz it, but they know they don't have enough damage for this. Moshi already poked down the half HP Feather Air Strike used as well. The taunt comes in, but the Grok flickers into the back tech charge. Baobei has the flicker back to safety, but Elan's not as lucky. Vival already executed the far side in the backline. Uwe gonna go down as well. It's a killing spree for Cine. Cine will eventually get shut down because of going too deep. They got me still trying to position to steal the Lord, but it's killing spree for Vival and a double for the Hayabusa. They pick up the Lord. They find everything. Baobei is the only one left standing, trying to escape, just barely makes it back into the base.
As quickly as possible, safely, Indonesia has a lot of ground covered up. At the same time, it seems that Shell comes in!
Shell dives in with the Summon Force, nearly takes out Elan. Elan able to fly back into the base thanks to Revitalize. AOG comes in, only gets one knockup. Throne of Ruin also going to be used into the Winter Crown. Fumieko trying to stay alive, Phantom Execution. Dog with the flicker, Feather Destroy comes out, Uwe ends up being the first one down as Cine blasts the Gatar Kacha in the face. Vival comes in from the mid lane. Cambodia transitions to defending the wave. They will be able to keep them contesting this Lord. They still try. Moshi's providing vision. The rest of them are coming through with the conceal, but they're all funneling into a single area, and you know that that's exactly what Vivian is waiting for.
Looking from the side of Cambodia, it's still not enough, but Azurban comes in with a
Texas behind the wall! Catches the backline! Vivian! That is way too much! It's already a double kill for Cine. Cambodia is getting run over. It is an absolute steamrolling! From the side of Team Indonesia, triple kill for Cine on the Lunox. Tegami trying her best to hold on, but it is a 1v5 and it is a monster kill for Vival! The defending champions of WEC make their presence known on the